We are live. We are live. So I'm just waiting for the streams to come in, do the usual thing. Let's do host Q&A on a mountain, something like that. Just getting some things set up here. We are on the live stream. Just want to get some goals going. It's always nice to have it. Sometimes people decide to help out, sometimes they don't. It's all good. So just getting this set up here, almost done. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday or have had a fantastic Sunday, depending on where you are. I am doing all right today. I just need to get my robot started. Hold on a second in case somebody's Little Fifth. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Looks like you're the first one here. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's your day been going? I am just moving some things around here. Okay, that's that. Mainstream 2K.
Mainstream 2K.
Mainstream 2K. Yo,
Hi,
how's
John
it going?
Parham.
John Parham, how you doing today? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming in. Just getting everything set up here. It's I thought I was a little more organized than I actually am. How it happens sometimes. Mainstream 2K, it finally popped up on my phone. Oh, that's good. I like to see that. I mean, you made it. Were you there? You made it yesterday too. And you
Hi,
smashed the
Luke.
like button. I like that. Hey, Luke, how you doing? You're a big fan. Glad to have you here, man. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. I can hear some echoing from my ceiling. Maybe I'm just a little more boisterous today. We'll see. So how's everybody day going so far? It's been kind of a lazy day for me today. I'm looking outside right now and it's a little bit drizzle. It was raining harder a little bit earlier. Luke, I'm 51 years and it's always enjoying to watch you. Sweet, Luke. What time zone are you located in, Luke? I'm in Pacific time. It's 3:27 p.m. and I know that Mainstream 2K is Eastern time zone. And looks like we've got some people starting to come in here, so that's good. 6:27 p.m. for Mainstream 2K. Mainstream 2K does his food reviews. Luke from the United States, New York, so Eastern time zone. 10 people in the chat. It's awesome. It's good. The more people, the merrier. More people start chatting, the more fun we can have. No, we can have fun with whoever wants to chat. It's always good. Make sure that if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And also, good idea if while you're at it, you might as well hit the like button. Gets the algorithm going, pushes the stream out. And we'll get some more people coming in, having some fun. Mainstream 2K, I got some pepperoni pizza in the oven. All right. What is it? You're warming it up from an order from a restaurant, or is it box pizza from a store? John Parham from the United States, North Carolina. Nice, nice. I'm getting people from all over.
Hi, LLYYFJFF.
Little Fifth from New Zealand, Auckland, and I am from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, here in Canada, and it is a rainy day today. Yesterday, beautiful. Warm day today. Let me check the temperature. I haven't even been outside. I've been inside the whole time. It's not too bad. It's 11 degrees Celsius. What does that work out to Fahrenheit? Let me quickly do the conversion here. It's like 52. So it's not brutal, but it's that rain, that drippy drippy rain that I don't enjoy. Yesterday it was on the mountaintop where I was at, it was like 21 Celsius, so about 70 degrees. It was beautiful, warm. Little Fifth, you got some points going there. Start doing things with that. And for what can I use these points? Well, if you go to the website, www.agesadventures.com, it's one page. At the top of the page, it says, here's my YouTube channel. You obviously know where that is. Underneath that is a list of things that you can use the points against. It shows you all the different commands that you can do the points. You can certainly do blackjack, slots, hangman. Actually, hangman you don't have to spend points for. Some sounds and stuff like that. Mainstream 2K, never heard Celsius a day in my life until you. Obviously, I know what it is. Well, yeah, it's not used very commonly in the US unless you're in a lab somewhere. What can I do with 1,500 points? You can. Again, you can play blackjack with it. You could do slots. You could check out Urban Dictionary. Just have it give a random meaning. You can have the computer insult you. No, you can't win real money. Can't do that on these. Cannot do that. That's uh, that's against the terms of service and community guidelines. A real way to get yourself banned on YouTube, and I'm not planning on doing that anytime soon. I mean, it'd be cool if you could, but then that would entice people because then you could start saying, well, if you donate, $5, you'll get 10 extra points or something like that. I'll try it out right now. Hold on. All right, we're here. We're waiting. It'll be should be good. Which let's see here. And you are on the oh, where are we? That's who's on horizontal? Anybody on horizontal? John Parham is on a horizontal feed. Oh, it did and Little Fifth is on the vertical. We've got Mainstream 2Ks on vertical. Let me get everybody here. I'm running three streams right now. One's going to Twitch. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, I just joined up a couple of weeks ago. I thought, well, why not? I'll sign up. I'll just throw this stream there and see what happens.
Why did the Clydesdale give the pony a glass of water?
I don't know.
Because he was a little horse, ha, ha, ha.
This robot. Sam, welcome to the chat. So nice to have you. And Mainstream 2K, it's funny because Twitch is mainly used for gamers. Well, it is, but there's also a lot of chats on there, a lot of chatters, a lot of IRL stuff, and but yeah, it's mainly a gamer one. But I thought, you know what? Throw it up there, see what happens. Who knows? Maybe nothing will happen. I'm not. I don't have big hopes. I'm YouTube right now. I mean, I do my videos on YouTube. I do my shorts on YouTube. So I'm doing my streaming on YouTube, and this is where the aim is to grow. Sam, what time zone are you in? I'm on Pacific time. Abo Lee, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Nice to see you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Normally the robot says, thanks for coming in. I guess the robot's gone on strike. It's always good to have the robot to give me a little alert so I don't miss someone coming in. Mainstream 2K, 1,000 viewers back-to-back streams now. Yeah, you're killing it. That's nice to see, man. And over 100 likes this morning. That's great. That is great. Wait till you're like, 10,000 viewers and 1,000 likes. You're gonna get there, man. Bobo Lee, what time zone are you in? I'm in Pacific time here. And Bobo Lee, let's see here. Bobo Lee, your points balance is 310. It's interesting, Bob. I see you've changed your name a few times here. Mainstream 2K with all the points. Look at that. 5180. Bobo Lee from the United States, Texas. And Luke is from the United States, New York. And I wonder where Sam is from. And Bobo Lee's now from Texas. Well, interesting. Interesting that you didn't get called out by the robot. I wonder why that was. That's strange. Hmm. Very interesting. Yeah. User ID is similar to some other ones. How you doing, Bobo Lee? You got fans from all around the world. Yeah, I do. I do. Little Fifth is from New Zealand, and we've got some other people that I'm sure might come in here in a little bit. Is this robot free to set up? It sure is. You do Streamer Bot. It's a free download. It's a free setup. You set it up yourself. Well, I mean, it installs and everything. And you can also get SpeakerBot that goes along with it. It's the same company, so you can download StreamerBot and SpeakerBot, and then you can get your robot speaking as well. It's a good little plug-in. And then there's things that you can download, things like Hangman and slots and stuff like that, completely free. It absolutely is. And if you really like it, then you can certainly donate to the creator and help them keep it moving along. It's a good tool. It's easy enough to set up, and you can
Hi Blue
also.
Haver.
Hey, Blue Hat VR, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. What time zone are you in? I'm in Pacific time. Got a lot of people from Eastern time here. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. It's been a good Sunday here. Just been lazing around the house, getting caught up on YouTube and stuff that I didn't get caught up on yesterday. I was out for a good hike up mountain around here called Mount Manuel Quimper. It's uh it's a good one. It's a good little challenge. It's not a far distance, but it's you certainly go up enough. It's like I was calling it 429 meters. It's like 479 meters. So that's did I read that? I think it's like 1,600 feet. Just about 1,600 feet elevation gain. So it's a good one. Bob O'Lee, I want to ask you, what is the most dangerous you encounter while camping? The most dangerous is probably people. You never know, they can be unpredictable. So I would say that, but luckily I haven't had too many run-ins when I've been out camping or hiking or anything like that. So it's been all good. Certainly have got the opportunity to run into bears and wolves and cougars or mountain lions. I hear something. Just give me a quick second here. Sorry about that. Somebody outside just making up a ruckus. I don't know what they're up to. If it gets louder, I'll have to go and out on the balcony and check for sure. Mainstream 2K. What is that emoji? Trying to see it. It's so small here. Looks like a French guy. Bobo Lee. Twitter talking about JT. Well, that's good. Leave it to Twitter. Let them twit. What is this? Yeah, terrorist is in camping places a lot. I saw a post on Twitter. Wyatt deleted my comment. I don't know. What did you say, man? I didn't delete anything. That was YouTube. You must have said something funny there. A salute face. I think it's because it's sensitive. Well, maybe. Maybe just watch what you're typing there, Bob. That's what I would say. We're not about political stuff on here. That's for sure. And I'm sure it wasn't just political stuff that you typed. It holds stuff. So, and I won't see it because I'm in the middle of my chat here. I write about my encounter, that's why they delete it. Well, maybe. Maybe. Sean Parham points. Yeah. 250. So you got enough there to use on some things. You can get mountain lions roaring, stuff like that. You can get there's only one video so far. It's just like a video of me that comes on the screen and goes blah or something like that. Um, and then Urban Dictionary, and we've got the insult. If you do exclamation point insult, the computer will insult you. The robots put some. Sometimes it's a lame insult, and sometimes it's a real stinging insult that hurts. I've been surprised at some of the stuff that's come out of its plan. Show us
Hi
yourself.
JT.
JT, tips are great. Welcome to the chat, JT. How you doing today? Show us your self-defense equipment while camping. None. None really. The only thing I've got is bear spray for in case bears come along. I think the
Be
best
as fluid as water. Do not give your enemies anything solid to attack. Robert Greene.
nice. Nice. Am I married? No. Are you married, JT? So Parham wanted to see self-defense equipment, and that's bear spray. Bear spray. And then the next thing you got is a whistle. That's a safety equipment. And it blasts it, I don't know, it's like 120 decibels or something like that, so you'll deafen someone. John Parham, I'm married with 3 kids. One of each? How are they young? Are they older? They keep you pretty busy. Let me go back here. Let me see if I can find what was held. Let's go here. It's under here. No, I don't know how to see held moderated messages.
High soaring addiction.
Really, JT? That's interesting. See ya. Oh, people on here. Mainstream 2K. I'm married too. One dog, no kids. Yeah. Seen the seen the dog there. You got a happy little dog with you. I think I've seen your or glimpses of your wife in one of your videos. Have I? In one of your shorts or something like that? I think when you were going to I think it was the burger at the restaurant. A soaring addiction. High age back at it again, I see. Yeah. I was I don't know if you saw yesterday. I was on the top of Manuel Quimper and actually had pretty decent signal to be able to do a live stream. I just watched it back today. I was like, wow, it was pretty good up there. Pretty good signal. And mainstream 2K, someone got kicked. Haha. Well, yeah. When they start saying some stuff that doesn't belong on a stream, yeah, they get kicked. And then the robot tells everybody about it. And just in case they're looking, so there's no confusion. Uh, in mainstream 2K, maybe she doesn't get on camera too much. Yeah, I think I see that with a lot of YouTubers and streamers and stuff like that. The spouse doesn't isn't interested in being live. And and a sore a soaring addiction spent the last 2 days at our booth at oh, is the outdoor show on already? There it is, the outdoor show near Parksville. I didn't I haven't yeah, for some reason I thought it was coming at the end of the month, or maybe it is in other places on the island here. I don't know. How did that go? And mainstream 2K, I can mod if you want, but I'll never ask. Yeah, don't ask. You can't ask mainstream 2K because as soon as you ask, you know the rules. I appreciate it. Maybe one of these days. For now, I mean, I gotta get more viewers coming in and causing a ruckus. So far, it's been quite manageable. I did a mobile one. I think it was last weekend. Yeah, it was last weekend, and it auto moderated something. I don't know who. I mean, I guess YouTube saw it and just went. And then like I saw the comment for a second, and then it was deleted. I don't know what happened there. I've got it on basic moderation, but it's supposed to hold the stuff. But I don't know how you're supposed to see it when it holds it. And Soaring Addiction, I'm at Outland Harry and Steel Parker Outdoors. It was very busy yesterday. Well, I guess so. A lot of people up there like to get outdoors. Um, what was I gonna say? Um, Lost my train of thought here. Must be getting old. Impressive venue. So they had like a ton of people there, eh? Cool. Mainstream 2K. All right, I'll say it. I like turtles and you should too. How'd I do? Did I get a thumbs? Whoop. Do I get a thumbs up? Unscramble the word. Exclamation point guess. METI. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I have time to unscramble these words. So, Soaring Addiction, how many people do you think were there overall? And were people there from all over the place, all over the island? Anybody from, I mean, I guess there are probably some vendors from the mainland too. Lots of rooftop campers. Yeah, that'll be big. I thought about that. I'd love it, but where I live, my my condo, the underground parking has only room for 6 foot two. That's it. And my Jeep, well, before I actually put the bumpers on it, was sitting at 6 foot, and now I think it comes down to about 5'10" or so. Um, yeah, so there's absolutely no room, and it's like, oh, that sucks. I mean, I would have to take it off out, before going into the parking, and then I'd have nowhere to store it anyway. And taking it off would be a pain in the butt. So I guess one of these days I might have to move. But it's kind of tough to go find a place to move
Einstein
to.
couldn't speak fluently until after his ninth birthday. His parents thought he was mentally retarded.
So Soaring Addiction. So you had retired people and Flex Fridays on Friday, but yesterday it was hard to walk through the crowds. Wow, that's impressive. And Mainstream 2K, you did good, man. Sorry, I'm playing Warzone at the same time. No problem, man. That's what it's about. I find that, some people might be focused on these live streams all the time, and then some people might decide that they'll do something at the other time and just listen in the background. It's all good. So I noticed when somebody got banned, some other people started clamming up in here. I have my phone laying next to me on my gaming desk as I play. Oh, cool. So I'm just trying to get the name of somebody here. Was it this one? No. John Bob Oley. I think Bob Oley's gone because Bob Oley, Sam, and Luke were all the same person. Kept changing their name. A soaring addiction. You had a sore voice by the end of the day answering many questions at your booth. Well, you, maybe you need to start live streaming. Then your voice gets used to talking a lot, and especially if you're doing do a video on the way up on your hike while you're huffing and puffing, and do a live stream on the way down. I feel my voice after that, man, is just shot. But yeah, that sounds like a blast that you had there. A mainstream 2K alternate accounts are wild. Yeah, it wasn't even alternate accounts. They were just going and changing their channel name. So it wasn't because with StreamerBot, the cool thing about StreamerBot is I can click on it. Let me show you what I can do here. I just got to remember. All right. Okay. Did I change it? All right. So at the top. So here's my chat. So I'm looking. This is the chat that I'm watching. It's the same chat that you see down on the bottom if you're looking at vertical, and on the side if you're looking at horizontal. So I've got this. This manages all my chats. So I've got Twitch going on. There's nothing. Like I said, I've just got it. We'll see what happens. It's just a robot yakking in the background. And then I've got YouTube. I've got a I can click on the one that we're on here on vertical, and I can also click on horizontal, so I can see who's chatting where they're coming from. And then, and this is all the actually all the chats combined, Twitch, both YouTubes, all here. And then if I see somebody, I can just sort of click on them. And this shows all the chat that they've done for all eternity. And I've got a ban button that I created, and I've got a 30-minute timeout, and what is this? Timeout user. I think that times them out for like 5 minutes or something like that. I forget what I set it to. But yeah, so oh, now I closed it. Now I closed the chat. So it's pretty useful. Um, what did that do? Nothing. Got to hit that to get it back to the main screen. So it's a pretty useful feature. And then with that, oh, sorry, what was I gonna? I was gonna show you. Let me go to them here. So let's go back on this chat that I was showing. This is what I was saying. So like Bob Oli, if I click on that, you scroll down and you can see that Bob Oli entered in as Luke, then Sam, and then Bob Oli. So they changed their name on their account. It's the same. You can get the user ID details here. So it's all the same info. Soaring addiction. Lots of people who had got their glider license through the Air Cadets many years ago. Many did not know that there was a gliding club on the island. Oh, so you might have some new recruits, new people showing up. Now, for the gliding club, does everybody have to show up with their own glider, or do you have a like club gliders that people can use? Is it stuff like they rent it, or is it they just you pay like a yearly membership and you've got access to a glider, and then you just sort of sign up or book a time that you want to use it? And yeah, the other thing that I can see on here, Mainstream 2K, is on StreamerBot, it shows the people that are logged in. I don't know how often it updates it, but I can see the users that are still sort of logged in. It's not 100% accurate, but it's the best guess. And a soaring addiction. The club has a PW5 we rent out, and there are 5 private owners. Oh, cool. Soaring Addiction, or sorry, Mainstream 2K, that's me. And what am I looking at here? Um, so yeah, we've got a new viewer coming in here. Maybe they'll want to chat with us. We'll see. See what happens.
Why does Waldo only wear stripes?
Why does Waldo only wear stripes? I don't know.
Because he doesn't want to be spotted. Ha, ha, ha.
That's a terrible joke because he doesn't want to be spotted. Really? Really? Oh, man. It's a terrible dad joke. Plus, you can rent out VSIC's two-seat PW6. Vancouver Island Soaring Club, I guess. And so is Port Alberni the only soaring club, or are there multiple soaring clubs on the island? Or is it just that Port Alberni works out because it's the best place to do or sorry, gliding club, I guess. Is it the best place to do gliding there? VISC is the commercial end of things. Okay. Unscramble the word. ELWROF. Ugh. I don't know. Port Alberni is the only spot on the island for that. I noticed you say port as well there. I've seen that in a lot of Facebook posts where people say, "Oh, we're up in port," and I'm like, "Port where? Port Renfrew, Port Hardy, Port Alice, Port or PA." Oh, I know where you're talking about. At least I know where you're talking about. And I'll always know where you're talking about, unless you change it to Port Hardy. But yeah, a lot of the off-road Facebook pages, they always talk about, oh yeah, we're heading out from port. And I'm like, port where? I guess maybe it's the original port. I don't know. What do we got going on here? Horizontal stream viewers. We got two. We got somebody else that's joined on the horizontal stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mainstream 2K. Oh, that was you coming in. Was that me talking about there's somebody else and you said that's you? I am. Just give me a second. This is empty. I need another beverage. Well, there's not much left in this one, but I'm able to finish this off. I need to look at the camera, see where I'm. Only a few sips. What is that, like 6 ounces? 100 mils. Not very much. I need to prepare myself for drinks better. Strong addiction. Stopped raining here, so I got to get out for a walk. Later age. All right, man. Have a good one. I think it's supposed to be good for a little bit. Let's see. Oh no, yeah, now's the time to get out. 6 o'clock is gonna start. It's gonna get dump on you. See you in a bit. Have a good one. I do like these weather apps these days. They're pretty good. They let us know when to get out there, but yeah, it's gonna start raining at 6, then to stop for a little bit. Well, I mean stop. It'll probably still be drizzling, and then it'll pick up again at 9, 9 and 10. Mainstream 2K, I just got a win. Woo woo! All right, nice job.
Yay!
I need a button. Actually, I do have a button for that. I just don't remember the hotkey for it. But I need a button. I've got hotkeys that I can type instead of typing it in. It's just a matter of remembering them, and I don't remember them all. Or I get one of those stream, what is it? Stream box or something. I think you've got one of those. The one where you just push a button and it does the different sounds. Oh, I got 3 messages. Oh, win? I don't have win. I should think of something for win. So Warzone. What's that like? I haven't played video games forever. Call of Duty. Oh, okay. I've never played Call of Duty. Looking at that here. New Battle Royale game 2025. Call of Duty Warzone. Hey, so when you do that, I see that. Do you just pay for that one game, or is there a service that you can sign up to where you can get a bunch of different games? I think like Twitch offers that, does it? Or Amazon, sorry, Amazon Prime has some of that because I see that on Twitch. It keeps going, oh, you've got your free games. Grab your free trial game or something like that. And I'm like, how does this all work? It's free, but you can buy the battle pass. The battle pass.
High fun with cars.
Hey, fun with cars, you made it. Nice. How you doing today? And you're on Eastern time as well, aren't you? It's like 7:07 for you. It's 4:07 Pacific time for me here. I've been just sort of fired it up at 3:30, 3:30 my time. Probably not the most ideal time because I've got a lot of European subscribers, so sort of blocks them out because it's Monday tomorrow, so they're probably heading towards bed, not planning on getting on a stream. And yeah, this time I wasn't sleeping.
Hi Trucker John's outdoor shenanigans.
Oh, we got Trucker John here. Trucker John's Outdoor Shenanigans. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing today, John? And fun with cars. Yes, same situation. I was it's raining today, so that's why I'm in at 4. Otherwise, I'd probably be out hiking right now if it was a sunny day. Trucker John's doing well. It's good to hear. Good to hear. Um, j- Fun with cars and Trucker John. Did you do anything exciting this weekend? Any big plans that you had? For me, it was just yesterday doing doing my hike. And then today there were no plans. It was just to sleep in, have a lazy day. And it was really lazy because I didn't get to stream until 3:30, so about well, 45 minutes ago, so not quite 3:30. And yeah, I'll probably work on videos tonight. I've got stuff recorded, so good time to put together some videos. Fun with cars. I'm doing an oil change on a Volvo right now. Oh, cool. That'd be cool. Mainstream 2K, I'm taking my dog out real quick. Be right back. No problem, man. Spend the time with your dog that you need to. Trucker John, I had an archery tournament today. Oh, how'd you do, man? Are you gonna find out this? Do you find out that you must have found out the scores today? You must know how well you did. Hopefully you did well. I'm thinking about learning, and I've told you this before. I'm thinking about maybe learning archery. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Although I think about like doing a lot of stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff that I want to do. Like next winter season, um, I'm thinking about doing backcountry skiing. Like I haven't skied in years.
You must welcome
Uh,
change as the rule but not as your ruler. Dennis Waitley.
Thanks, robot. This is a great inspirational quote. Appreciate you. Um, I've been thinking about getting backcountry skis because I got like the mountains and I've got places that I can't go to with my Jeep, and I'm certainly not going to be able to hike up to them. I'd have to get like snowshoes, which I've been trying to figure out which type to get, and then it's like, oh, how often will I do that? But backcountry skiing, if I had the skis, I would do that. So I've looked into it and saw the skis. So I'm thinking of getting the skis and then skiing up a mountain and then having, click them into downhill mode and downhill on the way down. But it's money, right? It's always money. It's always money with these things. I looked at the price of skis and it's like, okay, the skis are only like 800 to $1,000, so save up for that. And then it's like, okay, great, you got the skis. Now you got to get bindings. Okay, great, you got the skis and bindings. Now you got to get boots. Okay, you got the boots. Now you got to have snow pants and gear and stuff like that to go with it. But I think I think I've got my old gear that I used to use when I skied as a kid or as a young adult. And I might be able to fit into it still. I'm gonna have to pull it out and see, or lose some more weight and then get myself to fit into it. But yeah, the rest of the stuff is money. And Trucker John, I did well. I don't know the placing. It will be a couple of days. There were three different times. The results are typically posted on Thursday after the shot. Really? Three different shot times. That's what it was. So you don't know till you. Wow. That's a long time to figure out if you're the winner, and then you just celebrate at home? Or is it on Thursday? Is it a group meeting there? So then everybody can cheer your super duper achievements. And fun with cars, you said you were doing an oil change on a Volvo right now. Does that mean you're like underneath the car and you've got the phone like right there watching this? And Trucker John, let me get closer. I think the mic should be fine. Trucker John, we get an email with the results. How many people are in these tournaments? And this is an indoor tournament, right? Do you do the 3D tournaments? I think I've seen those. That's where they got the whatever the animals out the cutouts of the animals out in the forest, and then you've got to go there. I think you said you do those. You do those as well. And what am I looking at here? I'm looking for just something on my phone. And I got I'm gonna say it even though he's not in this stream. I got a new member this yesterday. John Crozio. He signed up. So John's been on he's been watching for a while now, and I guess he just decided that it was time to become a member. So that was kind of cool. He jumps on the odd streams, and he actually showed up yesterday, so that was kind of cool. I got to say thanks to him on the stream. I was actually out there during the hike filming my little shorts video for him, and I think I've got a regular horizontal video as well. I I'm gonna have to see how much time it is. I don't want it to be too short, so we'll see. Mainstream 2K. I have a 2014 Hyundai. Hyundai, what model? Sonata. Nice. That's the SUV, isn't it? Hyundai Sonata. No, it's a car? It's a sedan? That is a nice looking car. I like it. I like it. Nah, it's the nicer sedan, the better one. Fun with cars. I was a service manager at two Hyundai dealerships the last 2 years. Nice. Well, there you go. Now if you got any problems, Mainstream 2K, you just come onto the live stream. Hopefully, Fun with Cars is here, and then you guys can work it out. Get it all sorted. The Elantra is the cheaper one, basically. Okay. Fun with Cars, we had a big problem with thefts. Really? They just easier to steal? Lots of theft, eh? Really? Where they so are they like when they steal the cars, are they still keeping them in North America or are they trying to ship them overseas? Because here on the Pacific coast, they'll steal them. More on the mainland, they'll steal them and then they'll put them in a big um in the big containers and put them on the container ships and off to China. So Fun with Cars, I had a 2020 Elantra with a stolen recovery and Kias as well. In the US, no anti-theft. Joyriding them. And Trucker John, so for the where you're doing the tournaments, you're like, yes, indoors. The indoor tournaments are paper targets. We do have 3D shoots as well. As far as how many people shoot, it really varies. A slow weekend will probably be about 50 people. That's a fair number of people, and that's a slow weekend. That's a pretty good deal to get that number of people out there. Makes it busy. And fun with cars is the thefts of the cars only with ignition key, not push button start. And mainstream 2K. Type in Connecticut Kia Boys. Is it like a boy band? Is that what they call themselves? I would call my gang something different. Oh boy, with the Z. I gotta remember my audience. Got a U.S. audience on right now. Z. CT Kia Boys featured in documentary. Why is it doing images? New Haven officials confront auto theft epidemic. Adolescent car thieves that target Kias. Let me hold on a second here. Just looking here, it sounds Matt is okay. As he headed to bed on January evening, Matt Watson spotted two strangers smoking cigarettes in his 2020 Chevy Tahoe through his bedroom window. Oh man. So now it's going to smell like an ashtray in there. Matt and his wife Jamie rushed downstairs as he rapidly dialed 911. His call went straight to voicemail, so did his second dial. What? What the? What is it? You don't go to voicemail for 911. Recently discharged from the military, the couple decided to handle the situation on their own. They caught the would-be thieves by surprise and were struck by their youth. Matt estimates that
Hi
one was
Arlie's Delights.
Arlie's Delights. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for showing up. Um, I'm just finishing off reading this news article here. Matt estimates that one was 19 and the other was 16. While Matt patted the older teenager down to make sure he hadn't stolen anything from the car, Jamie gave the younger a stern talking to. The couple told both teenagers to go home. That's it? Would have called the cops on him. Let's see here. Let's get up to the thing here. So fun with cars only with ignition key, not push start. So stealing them, yeah, probably because you need to have the fob with you to do the push start, right? And yes, there are Kia boys in Buffalo, and mainstream 2K. No, it's people who specifically steal cars in Connecticut. Fun with cars. I'm on the Canadian border. I speak Canadian, eh?
You were born with 300 bones, but by the time you are an adult you will only have 206.
There's the robot bringing up random facts for us. Trying to insert himself into the conversation with us. Fun with it. So mainstream 2K saying welcome to the chat to Arlese. Fun with cars. I came up with a anti-theft system using a fake push button start and cover for the lock cylinder. Interesting. I had um I had an old Suzuki Sidekick, and the clutch, has the clutch needs to be engaged to be able to turn it on. Well, the button sitting at the bottom of it, it wasn't working right. The switch, so I couldn't get it to start. So I had to replace that. So I couldn't find one, or I couldn't find, or I didn't look for one. All I did was I had an old electronic switch from, various projects or whatever. So I put it in my dash. I put a switch in my dash, and then I hooked it up to the actual pedal button, and spliced into there. So then I'd have to flip it up to turn it on, and then I could start my thing without having the clutch depressed, which is kind of nice sometimes. But that worked as anti-theft too, because people would have to know that they have to turn on that switch which wasn't in an obvious spot. So I had that. And then in general, my Jeep Wrangler, yeah, I've got a 2007 Jeep Wrangler and it's standard. So that helps with a lot of narrowing down who's gonna try to steal it. Suzuki Sidekick and Geo Tracker were the same car, I think. I think so. There's a bunch of them that are all the same thing. And yeah, mine was a 4 door and it was a rust bucket, man. Holy crap. You close the doors and like something would fall off and it was like, what the hell was that? And then you go look and it's a piece of rust falling off the back or something like that. I traded that thing in for when I got my Jeep. I went to the dealership and at first they were like, "Oh, do you have a vehicle to trade in?" And I said, "Well, just my sidekick that I got to get rid of." And they looked at it and they laughed at me and said, "Oh no, there's no way." And eventually, the deal for my Jeep, I said, "Fine, we're doing it without that. We're not including that in the trade. Whatever, I'll figure that out." And then I was talking down the price on the Jeep. And at one point, I walked out and said, "Yeah, we're not getting anywhere," because they weren't coming down to where I wanted to be. And I left, and they called me back 3 days later. The guy called me back, and he's like, "Hey, I can do the deal at the price that you wanted." And I was like, "Really? Great." I said, "So you can start writing that up." And I said, "On top of that, you need to take my sidekick." And I made him pay to take back my sidekick so I could get the deal done. It was uh, it was month end in an August, so they really wanted the sale. So yeah, fun with cards. Good modification is you don't leave it in gear. Well, exactly. That's why they put those things in there so people wouldn't ram them through. Um, yeah, because before you used to be able to start them with it in gear. And fun with cars. I live in Rust. Well, yeah. If you work on cars, you're gonna see it. And fun with cars. Awesome. End of month, the best time to buy a car. Well, yeah, and especially in August, because then they're trying to get rid of all of the previous year's stuff. I mean, mine wasn't previous year, but they're trying to get rid of all the previous year's cars and clear up the lot so that they can get the new stuff in there for September. At least at that time it was. It seems now they bring out cars all times of the year. But it was a good deal. I got it 12 years ago and it still treats me well. I mean, I treat it well too. I take it in and get them to do whatever's wrong with it. I don't cheap out on it because I take it off road all the time. So I need something that's reliable. And the dealership has been pretty good. Pretty good. So there's only been like one or two times that I've had a question about like, but for all in all, I'd say it's pretty good, and I'm happy to have it. I always say, ask your doctor if Stellantis is right for you. I like that one. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's happening. They've closed down the plants in Canada for a couple of weeks. So with all this stuff going on, will be interesting to see what happens. Unscramble the word. Exclamation point guess and then a space and then put in the word Fmael. Pretty confident I know what that word is. I don't need to unscramble it, but if you guys want to unscramble it, you get win yourself a bounty of 1,000 points. Oh, wow. And I was, oh, put exclamation point, guess, and then the word. So space and then the word. Fun with cars. I'm just gonna quickly grab my drink. Some water here. Oh. I need like a camera that follows me. All right, you got the flame. So some cool things you can do with it. So once you got points, you can do things like this, urban. So this is Urban Dictionary. You can do Urban Dictionary and pick a word if you want, or let me just move this over here. Or you can just type in exclamation point urban. And this is going to give us an interesting
1.
thing.
A computer that is made of poop, feces. 2. A computer that is really laggy, see lag, and crashing.
So computer is the word that it picked. It just picks it on random. You can also do exclamation point insult or insult me, and the computer will burn you with a wicked insult. Well, sometimes they're pretty lame. Which iRobot do I use? I use StreamerBot. So I've got StreamerBot, and then for to do any of the chat, it's using SpeakerBot. And I've just used the voices that come with.
I'm
Should
going
be.
to fudge you so hard in the ass you can't walk.
Jesus Christ.
Ha ha ha. Burn. Did that sting fun with cars?
Holy crap.
What did the spaghetti say to the other spaghetti?
Hasta la vista, baby. Ha, ha, ha.
Y- You know, did you hear that insult, man? Holy crap. Normally, normally the insult, it'll actually write the insult out. I think it auto moderated itself. So I think it typed in the insult and it got auto moderated out. It wasn't allowed to be written, but it was said. Yeah. Yeah, I've got the YouTube does basic moderation on my stream, so that's funny. Um, oh, what's another one we can do? So this one's everybody can join in on. Oh, did it do it? No, let me do it. Um, you can't see it. Hangman. Let me see if this is gonna work. No. Oh, silly me. I should have known better to do it where I did it. Will it show it to the stream here? No, no, no. Oh, I ruined it. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna try to see if I can guess it. It's 6 letters. It's not an A. It's not an I. I'll do it on the vertical stream in just a second here. That's what happens when you do it's what happens when you do a bunch of streams. Fun with cars. Are you using robots in your streams at all? Do you have a robot for your stream? Me. Oh, what am I doing? I know what the word is. Don't I? Let me see here. Not yet, except for mod. Okay. Like the mod, as in, are you using the YouTube mod or something else? Oh, I thought I could find the hangman word here. No. Hold on, now I gotta try to guess the word, and I wasn't planning on guessing words. So let me go. Oh, moderator, but I have human mods too. It's always good to have moderators or something, especially if you get a bunch of rowdy people. Do you get a lot of rowdy people into your chats? Pretty sure that Y is going to be my word here. A, I, U. I've done all the vowels now. A, I, R, E, T. What? I used to when I had 7K on live stream. Holy, that's a good live stream. Are you not getting those numbers anymore? Yes, when vertical first came out. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna screw it up this time. I'm gonna do now only a few hundred. Well, a few hundred's better than none, eh? So here we go. Here's the game. What the is going on here? I give up. I need to reprogram this. We should have seen Hangman show up in the chat here, but it's not. So I'm gonna forget that one. But you can do blackjack with your points. So you could either bet a number of points, or if you bet nothing, do nothing, it'll do 1,000.
There's a reason why monkeys fudged buffaloes.
Ha ha ha. Burn. Did that sting fun with cars?
The hell? So it looks like blackjack, and that isn't working. And that was a brutal. There's a reason why monkeys effed buffaloes. Because of you. Because of you, man. That's rude. A buffalo day. Oh, yeah, and you're from up there. All right. So the it seems that the slots of blackjack and hangman are not working on the vertical streams anymore. So I'm gonna have to do some programming to get those back and going again. Sometimes this streamer bot can be a little bit frustrating if you've got something coded in here. You're doing multi-stream like I'm doing. It'll tell a joke. I'll force it to tell a joke. Hold on. Let me go here. It does a joke every it's like every 10 minutes or something like that. No, no, it doesn't. It doesn't it only accepts hard-coded commands. It's not an AI robot.
What do you call an old snowman?
Water. Ha. Ha. Ha.
That's a bit lame. Let's try a different joke.
Why do fathers take an extra pair of socks when they go golfing?
In case they get a hole in one. Ha. Ha. Ha.
It's almost like it's reading a script. H-A. Ha. Ha. It's, it's a drunk robot, maybe. Yeah, it'll do a joke. Let me see here. It does a random fact, it does a joke, and it does a quote, and it's got those, let me do timed actions every 400 to 700 seconds. So let's convert that to minutes for real people. Every 6.66666 minutes to whatever 700 is. 11.666 minutes. I wanted it to just to have something to interact with the stream every so often, but not inundate the stream with it spamming all over the place. But most of the stuff like that you can do is you can do like cow sound, scream. Of course you got to have one of these. And if you're gonna do that, you got to have one of these.
Cultivate the merry heart, develop the happiness habit, and life will become a continual feast. Norman Vincent Peale.
Yay! So there's a whole list of these things on my webpage. So agesadventures.com. It's the one page right now. The top of it says, "Oh, go here for my YouTube page," and it'll take you there. But otherwise, the rest of the page shows all the exclamation point commands that you can do, and certainly the insult, the Urban Dictionary, the sounds that we've got here. There's also like a little video that can come on the screen. You can trigger that. There is also you can bring music into the stream by starting a music track. And then the gambling ones, and the gambling ones aren't working right now for some reason. I think it's trying to do everything all over on the. It's trying to do everything all over on the horizontal stream and not on the vertical stream. So it gets confused there. And what I need to do is I need to program it to spit out its saying on both streams. Doesn't matter which one, just spit it out. Should be an easy enough change for me to make, and I say that. I'll knock on wood now that I say that, and I'll make that like a little bit later today. I'll fix that once and for all so I don't have that problem. But it's just you know, things to jazz up the stream, really. I like the fact that it does the jokes. I like it the fact that it does the interesting the interesting facts. Like yesterday it said, I think I remember the number. Yesterday it said in our lifetime we will eat 35,000 cookies. I was like, that seems like a lot of cookies. But then again, maybe I ate all those when I was a kid because I used to eat a lot of cookies as a kid. So it could have been there. Um, we'll see. I didn't grab the rest of my drink. I'm just grabbing it here. It takes a bit to make it up. Do that properly. Hold on. Yeah, so I did this in two parts. One pouring the water, and then the other is getting the crystal light in here. Try to stay away from regular sugary sodas and stuff like that. So crystal light's a good extra opportunity to get some just, flavored water into you. Oh, that's good. All right. I have a Rode Wireless Go 2 that I can actually plug into the laptop, makes it so I can follow around. Trucker John's got to leave, it looks like. Sorry, I haven't been very chatty. Oh no, not. I'm working I'm working on setting up an old Browning bow I bought from a secondhand store for $10. I found parts and pieces from eBay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. No, there's no problem. You don't need to be I mean the chat's for however you want to use it, right? Some people like to just come in and sit back and listen, and other people get highly involved in the chat. And Trucker John, I'm trying to see how cheap I can set up a bow. Yeah. And then you're gonna film it, right? You're gonna do sort of film how well it works and stuff like that, I guess. Maybe. What is going on here? Got the mutant time. I have lost the chat on the streamer bot. So I'm gonna end that. Closing down the robot. So how much did the secondhand store for $10 and then you found parts and pieces from eBay. How much did the parts and pieces come out to, man? And so you're doing that. You're setting up so Trucker John is setting up a bow, fun with cars. I don't know if you're still doing your oil change. We would hope it's done by now, right? Or close to it. Well, I guess you've been typing too, so that takes time. That takes you away from it. And Mainstream 2K, I think he's out with his dog, taking his dog for a bit of a walk, bit of a run. Fun with Cars still working on it. And Trucker John's, I think I'm around $40. Oh, that's not bad at all. Hope it works. Hope it works well. And give other people inspiration. Like some people that are thinking about getting into the sport, but also thinking about going backcountry skiing. I did see actually on my way back from my hike yesterday, through one of the towns that I go through to get back home, and I saw every Sunday they've got a swap shop or whatever, swap meet. I guess you get swap meets down in the States. Um, so I'm thinking I should go out there one Sunday and see what they've got in there. Like maybe they'll have old ski stuff and archery stuff and see what's in there. See what's in there worth picking up. Or maybe they've got old camping stoves and stuff like that. I mean, I've got a good little collection going. I don't think I've got I don't think my collection's the same size as Trucker John's though. But we'll see. Maybe I can find one of those old World War II stoves that Trucker John has. Swap meets were the thing before the internet and eBay. Well, yeah, I think it's better because you can actually touch and feel the item, and then you don't have to trust that what you've ordered off of the internet is actually going to come to you. Trucker John. Yeah, hobbies can be expensive. May tournament bow. Your tournament bow is about $1,700 set up. And the hunting bow is 2,000. Wow. That'll certainly get you into it. And then you want to keep it up, you want to maintain it and stuff like that. It reminds me I need to clean my rifles. They haven't been cleaned since or my rifle. Well, and my shotgun. They haven't been cleaned since I was out hunting in the wintertime in December. They've just been I packed them away. I should get to that. Just get them oiled up and done. And Trucker John, I love my old stoves. The 46 Coleman stove is super cool. I love that thing. Yeah, that's awesome. It is an awesome stove. I like that type of stove. I just like the sound too, the of the liquid fuel and the jet engine sound coming out of it. That's why I have yeah, I have one of the naphtha gas Coleman stoves, a two burner stove. I got that for the simply for that sound. It reminded me of camping back in the day. So I got one of those. I don't pull it out and use it as much as I really should, but we'll see. I've got some other stoves to test this year. Um, I've got one of those butane stoves, sort of like Steve Wallace uses in his videos, the one that he caught on fire and sort of threw away. I've got one of those. Um, I've got a Coleman oven, one of those big square oven things. I haven't used that yet, so I've got that to use. Um, I've got a few other little stoves that I've got to get out and show on video, or at least test them for myself, but show on video. So it's all there for content. Last year I didn't get to do any of that because we had fire bans relatively early on, and I wasn't expecting a fire ban early on and for as long as they lasted. So this year means pretty soon I got to get out there and start testing those things just so that we don't have to worry about it this year. It's been pretty rainy though. this spring. So if it stays rainy and carries on into pretty much late May or June, then fingers crossed that we might make it through without a fire ban or a very minimal one at that. So, what am I looking at here? Oh, I need to check just the Twitch. I told people before that I've got Twitch running as well. Usually nothing happens on here, but I've got to check just to make sure. Have you checked out my latest video yet? Woo woo. Oh, did the robot say that yet? Let's see here. No, it hasn't. The robot's pretty much shut up. He's shut up for us. He's gone stupid. Let's see. The last was a scrambled word. Yeah, the robot died. I think. Maybe. Oh well. It's what happens. It's what happens with a live stream. Not everything, goes right all the time. But it's all good. So what was I gonna say? Oh, now the robot comes. Now the robot shows up once I start talking about him. Talk about him behind his back, and he all of a sudden shows up, and starts blabbing. I was gonna say, fun with cars and Trucker Johns. Um, I don't need you to look today or whatever, but certainly if you get a chance, check out my live stream that I did yesterday. It says subscribers chat, mobile, Ages Adventures is live, all that sort of stuff. Just the intro or whatever. I'm on top of the mountain. I'm on top of Mount Manuel Quimper. I just hiked up there, and there's a fire lookout up there, and the view is incredible. And the actually, you know what? Let's just play it right now. Hold on a second here. I'll play a little bit of it and show it on the screen here just to show you what I'm talking about. And I was really impressed with the quality. It actually recorded in HD quality up there, so it was nice. Just let me get here. So let's go to, if I do that, video, can I play it from, no, that's the wrong one. That's not what I wanted. Live, subscriber chat, let's go here. Just bring it up here. Okay, let me get through the commercial, pause. Let's do this.
Telly Savalas and Louis Armstrong died on their birthdays.
Interesting. So here, oh, do we want to hear me speaking? I don't
A
know.
little bit of signal. Might as well do a live stream up here, eh? Hopefully, it stays well. The downstreaming is awesome. It's like 200
That's the only
megabits
glitch
per
right there.
second, over 200 megabits per second. It's the up that's a little questionable. I think it was just showing about 12. So I don't know why that's so low, but we're getting a really good, decent signal anyway for if you want to download a whole bunch of.
So let me just mute that for a bit. But that's the ocean right behind me. I'm looking over at the ocean, and then on the other side, across the ocean, is Washington State. and you can see the Olympic Mount. You can see the Olympic Mountains in the Olympic National Park, is it called? Yeah, and they're snow capped up there and everything. So it was a pretty awesome day out, and I was pretty impressed with the actual quality that this came out at. This is 1080p. It's a really good connection up there, which is I don't know where the closest tower was. Must have been on one of the other mountain peaks, and I was just getting it just right. I was getting 220 megabits per second down, and the upload speed wasn't very fast though. Let me just check here. Where is it? Oh, is it in my deleted? Just a second here. Might be, I might have deleted it. So I'm gonna check my trash. Nope, not there. Oh, it's a screenshot. That's why. Um, and I'll tell you what it was. Screenshot. 210.2 megabytes per second download, which is like screaming fast. Like a lot of people don't even have that in their home internet. And 13 megabits per second upload. Not the fastest, but fast enough. You only need three to live stream. So 13 there was pretty good deal. And then it allows you to stream stuff in this quality from the top of a mountain. So I'm thinking one of these other mountains, as I point towards my screen that you guys can't see, one of the other mountains on there, I think there's actually I know a couple of the other mountains have some cell towers at the top of them, so they've got something, but they're still like miles away from me. It's pretty amazing what technology has brought us these days. So yeah, this is where I'm looking across at what did John Crozio said, "Oh, are you looking over at the land of tariffs?" I was just like, yeah. So we called it Tarifflandia. Um, but yeah, looking over at the US and wave to a few people over there. I know a few people down there in Washington State. That was pretty cool. So let me bring this back. Anyway, the video's up there and it's in that quality pretty much all the way through until the the last 10 minutes when I had to hike down because it was I had live streamed up there for an hour and then I had to hike back down so I could get back to my Jeep in a, before nightfall and before they lock the gates because they'll lock you in because they don't want anybody in the parking lots after night because I guess some kids had some parties there or something like that. Um, yeah, but the stream was fantastic. It's quite incredible. It's pretty. I was pretty happy with that, and it's always exciting to find a new place that you could live stream from. The last couple of Trucker John, you were talking about like you before that you don't have any places that you could do that because you don't have signal out there. Well, I've gone to places where I thought there would be signal, and last weekend I found two places where I can't live stream. Um, my two hikes that I did last weekend, the first one I did local mountain just over here, and I was looking at the cell tower, like I could see it, and it wasn't, it was like up the hill, maybe 200 yards away from me, way in the sky, up in the sky. There was nothing obstructing me with it, but it could not, for whatever reason, the signal wasn't making it to the phone. And I got 6 minute stream and then it died. As I was walking toward it, I was getting closer to the tower. And then the next day, I did a live stream. I checked the stream numbers before I streamed. I did the speed test, and I was getting 40 megabits per second down and 20 megabits per second up. So even more than I had on the mountaintop that I was just showing you from yesterday. And I made it 11 minutes and then the stream died. It was crazy. It was crazy. There were bits and pieces where it came in where people were able to come in and then it would quickly leave because they would see it was all laggy and garbagey and just sounded terrible. But I didn't realize that it wasn't going to even record the thing. And I did a 2 hour stream. Like I was talking to it up and down hills. I was like, at one point, I was just getting dizzy from dehydration, like leaning over and getting up too quickly and stuff like that. I wasn't hydrating myself well enough and talking. I find even just sitting here that I need to consistently hydrate myself. So
Hi
I had,
Dejan.
hey Dejan, welcome back. How you doing? How's your day going? Um, so yeah, I did this 2 hour stream and it didn't record it. And a lot of people couldn't see it. You're doing good. Awesome. And I'm trying to see here. Did I ever find out what oh, you're in I'm just looking here. You're in Eastern time. So it's probably about 8 o'clock for you. 8:05, is that right? And did you have a how's your weekend been going for you? Have you get up to anything exciting? I was just showing everybody quickly here. Um, showed them that I did a live stream yesterday from the top of one of the local mountains. I hiked up it and got really good signal. So I thought I'd hang around up there, show people the views. Did a live stream for about an hour up there before I started going down there. Also, you had a good weekend. You did Pokemon cards. So like buying or opening packs. And actually, I just need to write something down here. This is for write down all the oh, you're opening the packs. Did you get any good ones? Um,
Hi Alexandra Orlov.
Hi, Alexander Orlov. How you doing today? Welcome to the chat. And Arlise. Age, I'm going to say goodbye. I've had some sad news from home. My brother passed away. Oh, my condolences. I'm sorry about that. We'll take care. Sorry about that. Oh, my goodness. I guess you got to make some plans here. We'll chat to you again. Trucker Johns. That's sad news. That's sad. Sorry to hear that. Trucker Johns. I'm checking out. It was fun checking in and hanging out with you for a bit. Hey, Trucker John. Appreciate it, John. Have a good night, man. Have a relax. Sit back and enjoy the rest of the evening. And Deegan, one full art card. Art card? One full art card? What does that mean when it comes to Pokemon cards? I'm not a Pokemon expert. Is that good? 210 plus 325. We'll say 550. Yes, it's good. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, were these physical packs that you pulled yourself, or is this online? It was $100 card. Oh, sweet. Nice. Alexander Orlov, how you doing? I saw you jumped in and said, hey, what time zone are you in, Alexander? I'm always curious about that, and I'm hoping you've had a good weekend. Did you get up to anything interesting? And Deegan, real
Where do
packs.
programmers like to hang out?
The food bar. Ha, ha, ha.
Nice joke, robot. So real packs, sweet. Um, do you stream that at all yourself, or you just for your own excitement? Where are we here? Yes, you Deegan, for your packs. That's what I was talking about. The when you're pulling the cards and stuff like that. Is that you're doing that at home or at a store all by by yourself, or are you actually streaming putting that on live stream as well? Man, Alexander. I'll just say hey back to you again, and if you're just happy to hang out in the background, I guess that's cool too. We're all good. Just don't be worried about chatting away here. It's all friendly in here. Deegan, I'm 8. I do it at home. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool, cool. And $100 card. Well, that'll get you. Are you gonna? Well, that'll get you. Well, it could get you more cards. Or are you gonna keep that card? You gonna keep that in a collection? Save it, and hopefully it goes up in price. Cool. Cool, cool. Grade it too. So do you send it away to get it graded? I'm just checking to see. I'm gonna send her a message later on. Yeah, it's the price it goes up if it's a PSA 10. Oh, nice. Well, hopefully it is. That'll be the best if it is, that's for sure. What are we doing here? I'm just checking the stream health here to make sure everything's healthy. Because I got a couple streams to watch here. I'll watch it that they're going well. And they seem to be doing just fine. They're healthy with the stream load that we've got going on here. So I wonder, I almost think that the best time for a oh, what's the robot saying? Oh, he's asking for stuff again. Um, I almost think the best time for a stream is Saturday during the afternoon, almost. Maybe the morning. I've got to try morning times. I haven't done a lot of mornings. Have I done any that? Hmm, not sure. Not sure. I have the rarest card in the world, and it's a $10,000 Charizard. Really? Let's see here. Let's bring that up. Yes, it's a 1999 base set card. The hunt for the 10,000 secret rare is at the Stormfront. Shiny Charizard Pokemon card sells for over 10,000. So what are you going to do with that card? Are you going to keep it? Or are you going to... What's the plan with that card? And do we have any other chatters on here? Looks like it's slowing down a bit in the chat world. Sorry, $100,000. I'm keeping it for the rest of my life. I don't know, $100,000. I'd sell it. That's just me. You never know how long these are gonna still be popular for. All right. So I think just looking here, let me put this away. The price will
Music is like creating an emotional painting. The sounds are the colors. Yanni.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The price will go up after a lot of years or go up a lot after years. Well, I hope so. I hope so. I'm looking outside now and it's just still that gray color, still rain coming down. Not fantastic. Just hasn't been a great day out there. Just not like yesterday. Yesterday, like I was saying before, it was warm. Was able to get up to the top of the mountaintop in the sun, enjoy it. It was a good hike. It was a good day. And today I knew it was going to be a little bit cloudy and gray and stuff like that. So we got next weekend. Next weekend, man. Let me let me take a quick peek. It's not very often that that the forecasts are that right. But sometimes. I mean, right now it's saying that Thursday there might be a bit of rain, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday it'll be sunny with a mix of sun and clouds. We'll see how well that holds out. I hope it's a good one. But yeah, it's raining now, and it's gonna rain harder in the next. What time is it now? 5:19. So it's gonna increasingly get worse through till 6. Then we're done. Do you stream tomorrow? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's Monday. I work tomorrow, so I'll be working, and then I might do one in the evening. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how I feel. You gonna run? You gotta go, Deegan? Unscramble the word. Exclamation point guess with a space, and then it's ODRO. What could that word be? One, two. I could see two different words out of that. Do I see a third? You need to do exclamation point guess. So type in exclamation point guess with no space in there, and then a space after the word guess, and then put in your guess. So like this. And then word. I mean, obviously that's the wrong word, but that's what you wanna type. So guess, and then the exclamation point guess, and then space, and then the word that you're trying to guess. To guess that word out of what you can make out of ODRO. No, 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 no. There's no word. Don't put word on there. I just put word as the example, the word that you're trying to guess. So you do exclamation point guess, then space, and then you're trying to do ROOD. You do ROOD. And I see we've got a few more people in the stream here. Anybody coming in to say hi in the chat? Yeah, so Deegan, it's a different word. So what other words can you make with those letters? Scramble them around, see what other words you can make. So down to 3, down to 2. Who do we got? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Come on in. We're just here chatting, having a little fun. Now we're down to 2. So some people came in, they decided they just weren't having fun, and they left. They just scrolled away just like that. They didn't even say hi. Say hi, they might like it. All right, Deegan, you got it. Woo woo. You guessed it right. Sweet. Good job. Let me get rid of this. Put that down. And looks like we got another person jumping in on the stream. Welcome to the stream. Come on in. We're just chatting away. So hello. Maybe let me know what time zone you're in. We got people from all different types of time zones that drop in on these, so it's kind of interesting to see where people are coming from. And we'll see. Can you do another one? It'll do the word guess every it's random. I think it does one every 5 minutes. Something like that. And I don't know if I've reset this to see if Hangman's gonna work. I don't know if it
There are more
will.
psychoanalysts per capita in Buenos Aires than any other place in the world.
That's interesting. Yeah, Deegan, some of the other things that we can do, like Hangman and stuff like that, it's not working on the vertical stream right now. I need to fix that. And I'm going to do that after this stream, try to get it fixed. So unfortunately, there's some things that aren't working, but you can use your points on sounds and stuff like that. You just need to go to the website, www.agesadventures.com. And on that one page, it'll show the different commands and what can be done with them. But for now, I think we're kind of scooped with things that can be played on here. But the good thing is your points save on your account. So the system actually recognizes you when you come in on a subsequent live stream. So your points will be saved and you won't lose those points. So they'll be available for the other time when it comes up. So yeah. So we got people coming in and popping out. I can see the number going up and down there and also on here. I just need to check the Twitch one to see if anybody's touched that. No. There's nobody been there. So I think I should probably end this and get on with my day. So I'm gonna say thank you to everybody that joined the stream today. I appreciate it. And we'll have another stream soon. And I'll actually try to send out a little bit of a notice on my channel before I do next time. Maybe I'll put a community post or something like that, let people know when it's going to happen, and maybe advertise on Instagram and stuff like that. So thank you for coming along. Thank you, Deegan. And we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.